No, he wasn't wearing nothing. He was getting out of his car and he kicked the bottle of Hershey syrup out of his car. And I'm like, bro, are you making chocolate milk in your car? In this weather? Oh! God damn, y'all, bro. No. I have the right to make fun of that.
All right. Shut the up. BC, over here.
Got you, Tony.
Hello. How are you? Relax. Take a step over there.
So the latest episode of Kill Tony was released a couple of days ago, and it was one of his arena shows. This episode in particular took place in Nashville. Now, to put it bluntly, the show sucked. There are multiple reasons why this episode was a complete failure, the first being the fact that it was an arena episode. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about Kill Tony taking place in a venue with such a large crowd, but I can personally say that I'm not the biggest fan of it, and I think one of the main reasons for that is the overall increase in volume from the crowd, which I think messes up the momentum of the show.
Stefan Ramirez, how long you been doing stand-up?
Under a year.
Under a year. Where at?
Here in Nashville.
Okay, this is where you're born and raised?
No, I'm from Canada originally.
Where in Canada? Ooh la la. Where?
Alberta, Calgary.
Okay, very good. What did you do for work?
I worked for the government.
Yep, what did you do for the government?
I did like systems maintenance.
Okay.
Yeah.
How were you working from? Okay, shut up. Jesus Christ. Were you working from home?
I was working from home.
Now, for whatever reason, this episode was filled with people who bombed. Aside from one or two who did somewhat decent, the rest were painful to watch, which obviously added to the reasons why this episode was kind of a flop.
Yeah, what's up, Nashville? Sorry I was a little late getting up here. Rife and I were getting blowjobs by Haley in the back. She had to hawk to us so we could come out here and talk to you. Holy shit. They know I'm Canadian. 51st state. Hold up. Are you booing me because I'm Canadian? Hey guys, I love you. I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for having me here.
Yikes, Kenny Kavanaugh plowing through booze the entire time. Not really sure how to handle it, huh? Leaving pauses for jokes and then asking them if they're booing you because of this or booing you because of that. A lot of big, basic mistakes there. How long have you been doing stand-up comedy?
Couple of years, just we're Canadian, so we're stupid. It happens.
You're making excuses. I would just stop saying that you're Canadian for every single answer.
I'll stay away from it.
It's not working out well for you.
Now, believe it or not, the biggest bomb of the entire night wasn't this guy or the guy at the beginning. It was actually Redban, who decided it would be a good idea to stop an 11-year-old kid right as he was about to land his punchline.
And then we have to eat food that expires in 2 days. Because we can't waste.
Wow, you are a dumbass retard, Redban. I love that you laugh at these moments. Oh, he's flipping you guys off. You're wrong, you're retarded. Let's go back to the punchline that anybody with fucking common sense, not to mention somebody working on this show for 12 years, would know not to interrupt, you fucking retard. Here he is with the end of his joke. It's Finnegan, everybody. Literally destroying live.
Now, I can't understand why Redban did what he did despite not being the time or the place for that sort of action. To give you a bit of a context for this one, in order for it to make sense, basically every person who attends the show and wants to perform has 1 minute to do so, and the way you know your minute is up is by Redban playing a cat sound. In this instance, Redban did play the cat sound, but the kid probably didn't know how the show works, or maybe he was just nervous. Either way, the kid didn't stop at the sound, which is why Redban decided to play the roaring sound instead, which was obviously a terrible idea. Now, the Cringe Fest didn't stop here because Tony had the brilliant idea to hold a competition in the middle of the show between golden ticket winners. He basically let the crowd decide who's going to get fired for the next 6 months and who's going to perform at Madison Square Garden.
So what I've decided to do before the show is have all 4 of them come out at the exact same time. They're going to each do a minute, and at the end of each minute, without any interview, they're going to hand the mic to the next person. They're going to go minute, 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 and then at the end of those 4 minutes, you get to decide who you like the most, and they get a spot at Madison Square Garden. And whoever you like the least has to take 6 months away from the show. Ooh.
Now, Drew Nickens was one of the contestants and he ended up losing, which was quite expected. I don't really have anything against the guy, but I just don't think he's funny. That being said, I still didn't see the point of embarrassing him in front of thousands of people, so I do think Tony was pretty messed up for doing that. Even if he wanted to get rid of the guy, he could have just talked to him in private, and that still would have been a better decision than what you're about to watch.
113.9. All right. How many of you have Drew Nickens winning this? Oh boy. 94.8, Drew. Drew, don't wear the sadness on your face like that, Jesus. This is a very tough art form, Drew. You're in a battle against great comedians.
So yeah, overall this episode was certainly not the best. I think the only good thing that happened in this show was Adam Ray being part of it. Outside of that, there wasn't much to it.